Good morning. It is Tuesday and I've been getting up at 5 a.m. consistently for the past, I want to say 9 days. But more importantly, I don't start work until 10:30 a.m. So you might be wondering, what the fuck do I do until then? Personal projects and career stuff. Other than that, I'm reading this book called Indistractable. I'm implementing everything on it. Also, I want to build shit, so I dedicate an hour every morning to building shit. Right now it's just apps. I have all these ideas in my head of things I want to do. And originally I got into coding because I thought it was such an empowering tool to bring your creativity and ideas into fruition and make an impact in the world you live in. And tech companies are the biggest influencers of humanity right now. But I've never exercised that skill. I've only worked for companies where I've been responsible for a particular feature set that has impact I don't necessarily care for that deeply, right? So I want to get into the habit of building shit and I want to be a founder. And then I go work out at 9 a.m. I've been doing that really fucking consistently too. And then I eat my lunch at 10 a.m. Okay, so I'm starting to leak code again, and I haven't leak coded in, I don't know, probably 1.5 years, ever since I got my job, which was the last round of really interview prepping. But I want to get back into the habit because if I'm going to get promoted to senior, the fastest way to do that is to job hop, right? They call it different things at different companies, but I was a new grad and I got promoted within 9 months. And then I asked my manager, when is it realistic to get the next promotion, which is a senior engineer? And he said that it would probably be very difficult to do it by the end of next year. I know in the industry, promotion from within is usually way harder than just job hopping and getting a promotion. Okay, how do I get back into the flow of interviewing? I can grind leak code for 4 hours every day for a couple weeks, but that will probably be a miserable existence and I'm gonna hate my life and I'm gonna crash and burn and not touch leak code again for I don't know, several months. So instead of that, I want to make a habit of it and kind of treat it as a daily crossword. So I'm starting out super small. I just want to dedicate 15 minutes of my morning to a leak code problem, and I want to start off really small. So this is just the easy collection, top interview questions. If you know Fogg's behavioral model, he says behavior equals motivation times ability times trigger. Motivation is there. Ability, right? If I just go into a hard collection or I start grinding it for 4 hours, the behavior is less likely to happen, right? So I need to make motivation exist, ability exists for the easy collection, and then trigger would just be a calendar event that reminds me every morning I need to do it at this time. Leak code portion of the schedule done, literally just 15 minutes. It is fine if you have a job right now that you are getting paid well in and you're happy in. This is the best time to start leak coding, not when you need it. 2 recruiters reach out to me that I'm interested in at least talking to them. So one is Twitter. The other one that has been persistent is Google. They've contacted me through so many methods, and I've told them I'll get back to them when I feel I'm ready for a new opportunity. I'm definitely not ready to interview in any capacity, technically. I've forgotten all the Graph traversal algorithms, I feel but I think having a constraint is good. Having this constraint that I have an interview scheduled in 3 months or something like that, that's good. Humans operate better under constraints than just having freedom and choices, interestingly. Yeah. Okay, so I set a call on February 9th, 7 a.m. with Twitter and 3:30 p.m. with Google. So, alright, next thing on my list is YouTube stuff that is fun. Get my legs moving every once in a while. So I have this crazy rooftop on the 43rd floor, and I've lived in this building for a year and I have never utilized it. I've never really gone up there and watched the sunrise, and I think it would be interesting to go do that right now. Yes. I think I should come here way more often than I currently do. It's also like completely isolated, like there's no one here. I can't see the sun though. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's too cloudy or I just don't understand the basics of a sunrise. Because Google said sunrise is at 7:43 and it is 7:41 right now, but I don't see the sun anywhere, so I think it's too clouded. I'm definitely gonna come here more often. I'm gonna say that and then I won't, but I'm almost done this portion of the hour dedicated to YouTube. Last thing I want to do is like watch some videos that give advice on how to speak to a camera so that I don't sound so nasally and boring. Yeah. Alright, transitioning to next task, which I have time box, is building shit. So I'm gonna transition to like this coding project that I'm doing on my own, separate from work. And I'm gonna do that for an hour. Okay, I need to move on to my next time box thing. I'm trying to fix this bug, having this context creation error. I'm trying to set up the server. I can actually share my personal issues with my personal coding projects, so that's good. Versus like my work, I can't talk about anything. But anyhow, I'm gonna move on to my next time box thing, which is the book I'm reading. I'm reading this book called Indistractable, and I want to make sure that I derive the most out of it that I can. So I'm spending like an hour every day getting us like creating notes from the book, as well as like actively implementing the ideas that it has in it. It's 9:59, so I'm gonna have lunch now. Yeah, I have half an hour for lunch before I start my work day, my actual work day. The work day I get a paycheck for. I made this food yesterday. Looks pretty good if I do say so myself. Kind of screwed though, because it's Tuesday and I'm already done all my HelloFresh meals. So I think I'm getting the capacity to like cook my own meals now because I don't know, I'm just like way less stressed, so I can make decisions on like what I'm going to eat. So an idea I have that I'm gonna test tomorrow maybe. I don't have time to go to a grocery store today, I believe. I wanna get my food, right? And then I wanna like cut it up. So like potatoes, cut them all up. Carrots, cut them up. And then put them in containers in the fridge. And then I can just cook those, right? Like put them in the something oven, air fryer. I can put them in the air fryer. So I'm gonna do that and see how it pans out. I also haven't done like meal prep in forever, and I think I would benefit from it. I guess I just don't have good memories of meal prep. Like by the third day, like I don't want to eat that shit. I think this might be the best case, is like preparing all the ingredients, like having them chopped up and then just putting them together. And I think I've learned some cooking patterns from like all these HelloFresh meals I've done. They all use like similar ingredients. So I think I'm just gonna go buy those and have more mental capacity to like make decisions. I know last time I did this I failed horribly, but I think I will succeed this time. I am working a lot still, but I'm working towards my own things, not just my work. I learned a lot of important lessons last 2 quarters, and I got a lot of helpful comments from the people that observed how I spend my days early on. Like about, you know, how your work is transactional mostly. Like you get a paycheck and you provide your services to the company, and placing any other importance to that is kind of being a fool. Like you're giving up your life for no reason, like if you're super driven. So I thought that I would direct those drives that I have towards things that are my own, not like a relationship which has a power dynamic like that. I'm a lot happier. I wake up at 5 a.m. but I work on my own shit. I exercise, I get enough sleep.
Alright, well, we'll leave him too. So we got 556 subs. Hell yeah.
I got 2 minutes before I start work. Damn, I can't believe I freaking do a whole portion of the day by 10:30 a.m. Normally I also work out from 9 to 10 a.m. but today I didn't. I think the workout is like a good divider between my own focused work and then my work's focused work. I have a class today after work, so 1 minute! My day is going pretty well. Had to do some stuff. I attended office hours, had an infra question, wasn't really able to get it resolved. Had one-on-one, paired with my coworker on the technical design doc, and I'm using the Pomodoro technique to organize my day. So every 55 minutes, I will allow myself to get up for 5 minutes and walk around, and I will do this a total of 7 times. Yeah, I don't want to take any breaks. I just want to get my fucking shift done as fast as possible so I can focus on the other things I care about in my life. I feel like my attitude towards work has done a completely 180 from like, I don't know, the last 3 months. I think my performance review played a part in that. I thought I worked really hard and then I only got meets requirements. And the other thing is just like seeing how like there's a disproportionate reward system. And you're basically a sucker if you work for a company. If you have ambition. If you don't have ambition, you just want to work for a paycheck, you just want to work 9 to 5, play video games after, like, obviously this pays well, fucking do it. But that's not the type of person I am. I fucking wake up at 5 a.m. so I can, like, work on shit. So here's the things I've realized recently. 9 to 5 kills my soul, and I don't like arbitrarily like giving up a portion of my life to something just in exchange for like monetary gain. Second, the elites, they disproportionately benefit from all of our labor. Okay, this kind of turned into a commie rant. Yeah, basically, modern companies, if you are all like passionate and working towards a common goal, that's great, but that's not what happens, okay? Most of companies are run by greedy ass CEOs who want to get as rich as possible, and any like mission and values and shit, those are just like guises for them becoming more rich and affluent. That's something I never understood. Like, how are these greedy bastards so comfortable with like being so disproportionately rich compared to everyone else? Like, I don't get it. What type of psychology does it take to want to pay people less? Like, yes, software engineers get paid well. Why? Because they fucking produce incredible value. Like, the monetary value you produce as an engineer working for some company is way more than the proportion you get back. Yeah, I don't think I can work in a corporate structure for much longer. Like, I mean, I'm already trying to work towards that by like waking up in the morning, like trying to like get into the habit of building crap so I can put out my own shit instead of work for someone else's goals that are disguised as a way for them to just like get as rich as possible. I just want to create products that have a positive impact and make a good difference in people's lives. And I don't want to work for anyone else's dream. I want to work for my own. Back to work for now. I still need a livelihood. I just spoke to my old manager and I got a lot of insights into some of the issues I've been facing at work. Primarily feeling like I'm not my full self at work and I can't exercise all of my passions and drive. He told me I should utilize the company I work for to do things I really want to do. And that leads me to, I don't know, on one hand, like, can I build up the skills to create my own company by working for this company and taking on experimental projects? Probably. Why the fuck do I not do that? I just had a realization. I think I'm gonna do that next quarter. I'm gonna spend a lot of time that particular channel where there's like experimental projects going on, and I'm gonna pitch one of my own, and hopefully they will give me a team and then I could lead that, and that would make work a whole lot more enjoyable than what I'm doing now, which is dealing with customer support issues and unrealistic deadlines for features and not really believing in what I'm doing. Like, I don't really care about our product. It doesn't have the impact and influence of something I want to dedicate my time and like efforts to. Okay, I think I figured out. I'm gonna tell my manager somewhere near the end of the quarter that I want to switch teams, and I'm gonna lead my own project. That means having great ideas. So guess what? I'm gonna spend some time this quarter coming up with great ideas instead of constantly working on the backlog of things to do for my team. What an informative meeting. My first manager is like the freaking best. He always has like such interesting insights and things to share. Work is so boring. I really wish I was a person who could just show up to work and sign off at the end and not place too much importance on whatever the fuck it is that I do with my time. But I'm fucking obsessive, and I'm like, this isn't how I want to lead my life. You know what would be dope? Like quitting my job, going to SF, and either making a company and succeeding or dying. That's how I want to go off. Not as someone who saves for their retirement, works for the next 10 to 15 years in an unsatisfactory job, and then retires. That's fucking boring. I feel like I'm not getting distracted anymore, but I'm still not engaging in work intently. So thinking of Fogg's behavioral model, ability and trigger are there, motivation is not. Therefore, I'm not engaging in behavior that is working. Oh my god, it's only Tuesday! Don't tell me to stop complaining. I swear to god, if some motherfucker comes into my comment section and is like, you should be happy you have a nice place and a good paying job, fuck you. If I was complicit in things, I wouldn't even get here, okay? Yeah, I might have not gone to university, I might have not graduated, I might have not worked my ass off for a good internship. I would have just accepted the first job I got. So the fact that I'm complaining right now is the reason that I think I will continue to succeed. So yeah, don't come at me for being a whiny bitch. Damn, I think I'm starting to be rude to my viewers. Sorry if I hurt your feelings. I'm gonna respond to this fucking support issue and then have to set up a meeting with this fucking intern that I'm mentoring. It's not that I don't like working hard. I swear I would love to work hard. I want my work to engulf my whole life because I have nothing else going on. But I just don't enjoy the work I do. It's not engaging, and I don't know what to do about that. I mean, I know what to do. I'm making traction, I'm leak coding now, I'm talking to companies. But even if I go to another company, it's gonna be the same shit. Same performance reviews, same corporate structure, same fixation on some irrelevant ass product. I'm not even engaging in distraction. I have this fucking distraction sheet. Wait, is this a distraction? My camera? Stop complaining and just do the work. But I don't want to do the work. I don't care about the work. You have to do the work. Okay, let's look into this customer support issue. Nope, working. I don't care about my job. And it's killing my soul. So let's talk about work. How do people do this for their entire lives? I'm really upset I'm not optimizing my work hours. because it means then I can't have a regular work schedule and I need to work outside of those hours. But I feel like I'm so done. So yesterday I was watching Healthy Gamer, and he was talking about this guy who made a post in Anti-Work. He was a pizza delivery driver. He was talking about how horribly he was being managed. But the point I want to bring is, Healthy Gamer GG said what he does when these things happen that frustrate him is he goes to Reddit, he makes a post, he garners sympathy, and then he just continues on with however his life was and his situation. Like, he's not gonna go up to his manager and talk about like his unfair treatment. He will just silently suffer. He will complain on the internet until he eventually is so fed up that he quits. But he's gonna go to another job, and he's gonna have probably the same issue of people running all over him because he doesn't know how to set boundaries and he doesn't know how to fix his issue. That's what I feel like I am with work. Like, I'll do work and then I will complain to my friend about how much I hate a corporate job. And then after I do all the venting and I get it out of my system, like I kind of did here today, I vented to you. Then I just go and continue doing my work. And it's like a cycle that happens over and over again where I do nothing to change my unhappy circumstance except for engaging in cathartic things that make me feel better momentarily, but don't actually solve the root issue of my problem. Kind of want to like set a very mad goal. The goal being, I want to release something every week. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter if it's a Chrome extension, phone app, a website, a script to make a process easier. Like, I want to release something every week. And if I don't, I burn a $100 bill. I just want to get into a habit of building things myself. Should I do that? That's a big risk. And it makes me uncomfortable, and I will literally burn a $100 bill. And 1 week is a short time span. And all of these sound like excuses. Am I capable of doing this thing? Yes. What makes me hesitant? I can't think of a valid excuse to not do it other than, ooh, it's gonna be hard. Not even that it's gonna be hard, it's that I might put out something shitty and people will judge me for it. I actually can't come up with a decent excuse for not doing this. Ooh, uncertainty of its success. Maybe there are better paths to go down to become a founder than learning the habit of building things and creating your own product from scratch. There's no valid excuse to not do it. I have the time, I have the capacity, I have the means, I have the ability, I have the discipline. Okay, you know what? I'm fucking doing it. I have to release something every fucking week. Otherwise, I will burn a $100 bill for every week that I miss. So build shit. If I don't build something and release it on February 6th, I will literally take this and burn it. So this journey will either be the start of something great, like when Casey Neistat just decided to vlog every single day and then became the biggest vlogger on the platform and changed the vlogging game. Am I saying I'm Casey Neistat? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm Casey Neistat. No, I'm not. But yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm committed to it. Yes, let's go. Go! What should I release first? I have some great ideas on task management things I could use for my own life. I'm only gonna make things that have value to me. I want to solve my own problems. I don't want to solve like an arbitrary problem that someone might experience, like pet owners. Like, I don't give a fuck. I want to solve problems that impact me. I'm excited. Can't do work anymore. I think I've given up on the day, but I'm just gonna go walk around in the park right now and be depressed. I tried doing work again, but I got no motivation, so I think I'm gonna stop trying and beating my head against a wall. Yep. can't believe I just spent 2 Uber rides going to the gym. But I don't really have a choice. I live by myself, I work from home, I don't really have friends that are like supportive, motivating, and enjoyable. I have a couple. I have one. But I want to meet other people that are like similar to me, and I thought that going to like a fitness class would be where I would meet those people, but that wasn't the crowd I was hoping for. Again, there was like, I thought paying the premium for a fitness class, you would also get the benefits of like the communal aspect, right? But it wasn't like that at all. I'm gonna cancel the membership because it's not worth it. Also, the location is super inconvenient for me. The workouts are weird. All right, I got some food. I got this food from the store, like Save On Food, next to the thing. This is wild rice and squash rotini and broccoli burst salad. So this was actually a terrible choice because there's no protein in it. But I was like panicking because I'd already ordered my Uber, and I was like panicking on what to get, and I don't have any food at home, so I was like, just put something in the container, please, I need to go, hurry up. So I ended up getting something with no protein after I burned like 600 calories almost. That's what the board said. I think it was wrong because my Apple Watch never says I burned that much, but they had my weight down and they had me wear like a heart rate monitor or whatever. I'm also interested in Barry's boot camp, which is in downtown Vancouver. Those are the ones that my coworkers go to in America, and or at least like one coworker who always raves about it. Like the mayor of his city goes there. So I was kind of hoping Orange Theory would be like that, but it wasn't. Maybe Barry's boot camp is more like that, so I might try it out. Otherwise, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna eat this food, watch some TV, take a shower. 7:30, and I need to be in bed by like 8:45. So I have an hour. It's so crazy how exercise makes you feel better. Like I feel uplifted and better. Very interesting. That food tasted mediocre. I need to shower. I have 5 minutes to... What have I time boxed for right now? What does my calendar say? Late dinner. Yeah. My life is depressing. Depression. Isn't that just a fancy way of saying feeling bummed out? I'm gonna watch some YouTube, and then I'm gonna shower, and then I'm gonna do my night ritual, and then I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, and then I'm gonna repeat the cycle again, and I'm going to... I don't know. Maybe I just need to go down the traditional route. Get married, have kids. That would be dope. No, it wouldn't be. I don't know what to do with my life. Okay. I don't think I'm depressed, but maybe I am. Maybe I have like this weird form of depression where I'm still like driven and optimistic, but at the same time see like all the meaningless and everything. Or maybe I'm just like nihilistic. But if I'm nihilistic, then why am I trying so hard? There's something missing in my life and I don't know what it is. And nobody better say it's someone else, like you need to have a relationship. Fuck that.
You're low on views? Yeah, and you're watching me Friday night. You're low on hoes, Edmund. Why? You're handling it well. I've been doing it a lot. Yeah, it actually helps me too. I hold it better. Tradition around here that for the final one, we put one last dab. You don't...
Go to bed now. Good night.